Hello, survivors, and welcome back to another episode of Will You Survive?
The podcast.
Today, we are going to be revisiting a zombie instant classic. This one came out in 2016. It won the hearts of many, and I'm going to be discussing this with our co-hosts here. We've got Eric.
That's me.
And we've got TJ.
Welcome to Will You Survive Remixed!
Welcome to Will You Survive Remixed!
WYS.
We talked about it in the last episode, and I was like, hey, wait, did we do this one with TJ? He goes, no, but I suggested it. And then there was like 3 others that he goes, no, but I suggested that one too. So,
I would have put money that you were in this last episode. Up until recently.
I was not in the Train to Busan episode.
There's a lot of these that I just feel like
I was not in hashtag alive. I was not.
yeah, that's another one I wanted to redo with you. We got to remix.
World War Z. I was not in.
All the best ones. You weren't in Resident Evil.
No. Fucking.
we really started off great.
Yeah, no.
We really fell off.
What's the one that's not a zombie movie but has zombies in it?
28 days later.
Maze Runner is another one I suggested.
Oh, yeah,
I was like, it technically has zombies or infected.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhat
Good
a survival.
call.
God, I think that's Rick Riordan, or maybe it's James Dashner. I think it's James Dashner, actually. Loved that. Yeah, it's James Dashner. Loved those books.
Yeah.
So as we go through this movie, I do want to point out some very relevant survival points, we'll call them. Things that I realize that when I watch most of these movies, I don't think about often. And I don't think that any movie really emphasizes certain inevitables, if you will. So I don't want to give anything away, but without further ado, we're going to get going on talking about Train to Busan, an instant classic that we're going to remix with TJ involved.
Instant classic.
Without carrying on too long, we know how the movie starts. I want to get some of your favorite takes of this movie, TJ.
Well, I have one gripe about the movie because I just got done watching it like 5 minutes ago. I hate the trope of zombie movies where the completely like useless, meek piece of shit human being makes it all the way to the end, and then that pisses me off so much. That old guy.
Okay. Yeah.
I would have strangled him from the start. 100%. In Minecraft. TikTok.
Oh, wait, the bad guy?
In Minecraft.
But yeah, that's one thing I hate. I love pretty much everything about this movie. It's a great movie. I like the growth that the main character, one of the main characters, has. Like, he's the main character.
Right.
Throughout the movie, he goes from like not giving a shit about people to like trying to better himself for his daughter, and at the end he makes that sacrifice. Because it's kind of like that old guy, the one that was pissing me off, was kind of like, you look at him and then you look at the main character and they're pretty much the same person at the start of the movie, That's what he would be.
Yep.
I like that, yeah.
Keep going down the same road that he was on, and that's exactly what he would be.
Exactly.
Now, I'm gonna just say I don't think any one of us is gonna pick the main character, but excluding the main character that we're talking about, Seok-woo, excluding him, who's your favorite character?
Big man.
Big man, my man. Love that guy.
Dude, every movie he's always like a
great actor.
He's a great actor, dude.
His real name, I think, was that's Ma Dong-seok. He played Sang-hwa.
The first time I saw him in a different role, I think he was a bad guy in the next movie I'd seen him in, and I was like, wait. I was like, I know that guy.
No, wait.
Yep.
I'm like, wait a minute.
That was The Flu.
Oh yeah, it was legitimately like the end of the movie before I was like, oh my god, wait, that's him.
Once again, that to compare, contrast to what we were talking about last week or last episode was you didn't get pulled out of the movie because he was acting differently.
I didn't even realize it was him.
Yeah, he was acting so well that you didn't realize it, and
yeah, that's why.
But yeah, he was my favorite character too. One thing that I would like to point out that I did not know about this movie is there is a bit of an Easter egg. Now, you do know that this is a sequel to Soul Station, the animated movie, right?
Yeah.
I think
Does
I've heard
everybody know
that.
Yes, I did know that. Yes.
So, our director here, I always forget his name, Yon Sang Ho. He directed that also, but he directed that. I think it was released a month after this. And one little bit of an Easter egg was that the character who was turned at the end of the animated series was the same actor as the first victim on the train.
Mm.
So
Okay.
he crossed the universe using that actress.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, survival tip. Be able to hear a fucking lady jump onto the train and start crying like 2 feet behind you. Like, are you deaf, my guy? Bro didn't turn around or nothing. He was right next to that door.
Yeah.
She's over. You know?
I mean, this is like another universe that I can't recall if anybody calls them zombies or anything in this movie. Do they? Once.
The word
Zombies?
zombie comes up one time.
Okay. Oh, was that like in the initial phone call? It's the beginning, right? Or just one of the people on the train say it?
Okay, I should say they translated into English as zombie one time, and the research that I did revealed that was intentional. That one time the word zombie was used
Okay, yeah.
in the context that we mean.
Then my point stands. This is another universe where nobody has ever seen a zombie movie before.
Exactly.
So I think that, like, you know, you hear someone like, it's like, apparently they don't know what a zombie is. If I hear someone making that noise, I'm like, oh, so
Also,
you're going to be a zombie.
This is a universe.
But that's also
where
just LA.
the zombies don't act like normal. You know, they got their quirks about them. You know, every
they're
zombie
pretty
movie has
close.
to do it different.
Yeah, definitely. These ones are a little different with the whole, like, being blindish kind of thing.
Yeah,
In
they're
the dark.
like
yeah, in the
based
dark.
on movement. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they're pretty true to, like, what a zombie is for the most part.
But okay, so tell me this. Wouldn't eradicating the zombies be the easiest thing if these people figured this out on a train on its way to Busan
Mhm.
from Seoul? Wouldn't any military intelligence have this information and they kill the grid, go completely dark, and wear night vision and hunt them
Or
and just take them all out?
will you survive? Tactic, sound trap. Could fucking find a big ass canyon, loud ass speaker. They'll all start running towards it.
And draw them to it.
Yeah, like do it in the middle of the night. They'll draw to it, all funnel in, nuke.
Oh.
I
Or
don't
just
think you would
a
need a
missile,
nuke,
you
but
know.
I was gonna say
Fire.
I feel like we could save
You
some
know, You
money.
could do something. I don't know.
Napalm?
Drown 'em. You think?
Napalm
you think
would
we
do
could
it.
drown these ones?
You know, I don't think so because they require, like, drowning requires the
Breathing.
necessity of breathing. And I don't think any zombies have the necessity of breathing.
So are we
Like it-
officially classifying these as zombies?
I do. Yeah,
I think these
they-
are zombies.
I feel
They
like they're
are-
a nice mix between infected and zombies. Because
No,
I don't
they're
think-
dead.
I don't think they necessarily die. Like,
Oh, no, they're
I don't
gone.
know. Their veins are black. They're dead.
They're gone.
mm,
I think they're completely dead.
I feel like this is more like rabies esque.
But okay, but ever since I saw The Night Eats the World, was that what it was?
Yep.
Ever since I saw that one, it did bring up the interesting idea that technically they do need air because they're groaning and making loud noises and stuff. So they are pushing air through their body. I like in The Night Eats the World that the zombies were silent. They were just like random croaks in their throats. That's horrifying. That's so much worse.
That was.
And I like that as like canon way more when it comes to zombies.
Yeah, but then again, clickers.
True, but
What's
clickers are
scarier?
fungal. But fungal is so different. But like when we're talking about like a more traditional zombie than like a virus, the Night Eats the Living, I think, has a really horrifying zombie. But it's because of that. But I don't know if that's the metric we really want to use to decide what a zombie is, because then I think a lot of zombie movies fall apart.
I don't think I was there when y'all watched it, but
That's another good one. Do we just start from the beginning?
yeah,
Can we just redo all the movies we've already done?
remix.
There's a couple I definitely like to do over again.
But theory, well, I haven't seen that movie at all. Do they hoard Do they group up in that movie?
When they hear sound, but not like naturally.
Not like naturally? Okay, so do zombies naturally horde because they hear each other? So that makes them
I've always
go
thought
towards
that.
each other?
So that would go back to Max Brooks again in World War Z in the book. They actually point that out, which makes the most sense.
I agree.
If zombies react to sound, you have the situation where a noise is made, a zombie grunts and groans and starts moving, and another zombie hears him grunt and groan and starts moving towards it. So I think that would cause them to horde together. They would amass together because they make noise. That's what made The Night Eats the World so terrifying, because they were so silent. They weren't drawing other zombies to them. It was the noise that drew them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, that was just a fun thing to think about.
So I think we've discussed this in other episodes, but we've never gotten to discuss this with you, TJ, about your the fan theory. This is a widely known fan theory that the outbreak originated from a biotech cover-up, and that our main character, Siak-woo, was on the phone with some of his colleagues. And if you recall, I believe he worked for a financial, like a broker.
Mm-hmm.
And he told them to pull all of their money out.
Yeah.
And they warned him against it. Now, it's a very well-known fan theory that action is what caused it. And of course, our director left us in the dark. He never confirmed that that's what caused it, but I think that's
doing that.
It keeps the mystery alive, what caused it, and it
like,
makes it so that you can't debunk them.
Like the director of The Thing is never going to say who was the thing at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like what you said there. I mean, it is kind of a cop-out, but in like a kind of, I mean, I guess it's just kind of cliche now that they do it, but like a lot of zombie movies, you can't try to explain everything or you're going to get debunked. Someone's going to step in and be like, that makes zero sense. But if you leave it open, which is kind of like the characters wouldn't know the whole story, and I think I like when directors do that.
Some like chunks and pieces, then people will draw their own lines and conclusions about it.
Yeah, that's what I liked about the last movie we watched, is that they didn't answer everything, and I think that leaves it open ended where they don't have to explain everything, and you can kind of fill in the gaps how you want, whatever makes the story better to you, I guess.
Well, and speaking on that, something that fans also cite as a theory is the homeless man being an ignored prophet, if you will. Mm-hmm. He was like warning everybody on the train before it came, which I think makes the most sense because he's on the street. Like that's where this is going to happen, right? It's not going to happen.
I think the
in the
prequel
home.
explains that, or like even shows that.
I agree. You know, we didn't know that when the movie came out because the prequel didn't come out till a month later. But it was very well documented in there that it started in the subway stations where the homeless were.
Yeah.
And that's something that, they actually call it the ignored prophet trope, where there's always somebody who's talking about the dangers, what's coming, and nobody listens to him.
I never heard of that before.
But I haven't heard of the name, the ignored prophet, but that trope is very well known. You always have somebody who's telling everybody.
Yeah, it kind of is.
That's good.
We are the
Ignored prophets.
Prophet. You know.
It's a heavy metal band for sure.
Yeah.
And of course, his the homeless man, his death is the
most heroic,
tragic sacrifice, if you will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think
his death was bro, they ignored him the entire time, and then like he should have made it to the end. Not that old fuck.
Yep.
That
You could
dude
also
was
argue
ruining
that
everything.
he knew if he threw the coat over that homeless guy's eyes when our main character
Was
Siak-woo,
yeah.
when he was wrestling with the soldiers in the first train station, the homeless man runs up, throws the coat over his eyes, and he just stops.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, once again, he knows something that
he
nobody
was probably
else knows.
out on the streets like.
Do we think he already knew that, or was
Yeah,
that
no.
like just an accident?
It was either like, oh, he's just trying to buy a little time, or he like knew for a fact, like maybe he was like, because if you're homeless, you're like you tend to group around more homeless.
Yep.
So like he's like,
Maybe
damn,
he
I've
saw
seen this
stuff.
before. Yeah. So he's
Maybe.
like cover their eyes, and then they chill out.
That's interesting because I didn't see it that way. Like when I first saw it, I just assumed. Actually, the first couple times I've seen it, I've always assumed that he was just kind of tossing it. Like I don't know, it didn't seem intentional. And then when it got over the zombie's head, he was like, "Oh, So,
You
but
know-
I don't know. Maybe I misread that.
There's a couple of things about it too that you could be right, because another reason why you would throw the coat over his head is he can't bite.
Yeah, well, I kind of thought like maybe he was like trying to put it over to like strangle him or something, but then he like I don't know, like
Draped it and ran.
like and then it just went over the head and it
Right.
Yeah.
it blinded it and then
Also-
it
Right.
worked. So it's like, oh shoot, well look at that.
Another thing I wanted to point out, this is another movie that, shows that if you wrap your arms in something that humans can't normally bite through, you're probably not going to get bit through it.
Yep.
But they didn't think to protect their hands.
Yeah,
Because multiple
Right.
times somebody got bit on the hand and then got turned
Right.
into a zombie. So guys,
Including
wear
Sang-Hwa.
thick gloves.
Yep.
The glove
Motorcycle
fit.
gloves.
you know, okay, not that they can't still hurt you or that they can't still
Yeah, no, they
kill
might like
you.
break a freaking
But-
finger, but like they're not gonna.
I do
turn you.
think like as long as it's not like World War Z zombies, which were just ruthless and ferocious, I do kind of feel like a real life zombie apocalypse. I feel like getting bit shouldn't be that common. Like you wear a leather jacket with leather gloves, like real leather stuff that's you can't really bite through.
that a normal
You might
human
still
can't
take
bite
some
through.
damage. You're gonna get hurt, but
Unless
you
they're
shouldn't
enhanced,
get bit.
they're not. You're not gonna get
Exactly. Unless they're
know,
like World War Z
but-
zombies, I think you're fine.
Yeah. Also, the main thing that we've thought about would be like an actual issue is protecting yourself from the viscera getting in any of your orifices.
Yes.
Yes.
So you would want
I
to
mean,
wear
constant
a
gas mask.
Yep.
and goggles and just PPE straight up. Like if you
Yep.
wear a fucking hazmat suit.
So here's the thing: we can't stay in LA.
No, that's why I would go for if I could get down to the coast, you would get a Kevlar shark suit
Yeah.
in near the aquarium, or if you get out to Catalina, you could go to some more specialty sporting goods stores, get the same thing.
Guys, hear me out. We make a movie, basically the exact same movie, except it takes place on the West Coast. Call it
Except-
Train to Seattle, and it's you guys trying to get to me.
Well,
Train.
you
This
know,
is the U.S. Bus to Seattle.
that's not that bad.
No, it would be
Let me
train,
tell you.
then bus, then another train, then you have to wait a day, and then another bus, and then another train to Seattle. It's a long title, but
So-
we're working on it.
It's a working title.
So let's look at that. One thing that I saw as a complaint of this movie, and it's only one, is that in order for that train to make it from Seoul to Busan, it would take approximately 6 hours of drive time. And there are many switches involved that would require someone at a remote location to continue making for them to make.
Boo, nerd. Boo.
Now, nonetheless,
Boo. Sorry.
how are you going to we're gonna ignore that. How do you think, I want to know, I've done some research on this, how do you think the power grid in Seoul to Busan would hold up in this?
This kind of goes back to the question that we've had before. How fast would the power grids go down? Assuming nothing.
Because like everybody, like the power grid takes constant like people on it, like you have to be
Yeah, but,
watching
like-
it and flipping shit and what, I don't know, I'm not an electrician, but I know for
I
a
agree,
fact you
but-
have to be constantly on it. So I
No,
think
but
a
assuming
day-
something catastrophic doesn't happen right away, you have some time.
So-
So like I think the power grid would be okay,
In
but I
the
agree
zombie
the switches would be weird.
apocalypse, you're going to have people who stop showing up. They're not coming in. Like the weird thing for
That's
me
true.
is when people at work turn, because it's like, who goes into work feeling that terrible? Or maybe they don't, maybe they got a bite and they're like, oh, I feel like I'm hungover,
I
and
don't know. There's some flus that I've
gone to work. I'm
I
sick
felt
right now.
delusional.
I've been going to work all week.
So-
all them fucking old people getting zombified, dude. You think they gonna be able to
With
stop
that-
me? No.
With that, we'll go. There's some people who go, but
Can I interrupt you really quick?
what?
I think we should make a movie where a zombie apocalypse starts in a nursing home.
It exists.
Really? What movie?
Yeah.
Grannies
It's
of the
called,
Dead.
no, it's called
That would be it.
Zombies versus Cockneys.
Are you fuck with me or is that real?
No, it's real.
That's crazy.
No, how
it's
about
Britain.
we make one? We call it geriatrics,
Oh, so we'll do it better.
but end it with a Z.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, that's good.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
That's a good one.
But it does have like a really funny scene where the zombies are all surrounding one of the elderly. He's just outside lounging on a chair. He's napping. They're like, well, they haven't noticed him yet. And they're calling out his name. Edgar, wake up, Edgar. You got zombies on you. And he gets up and he goes, oh. And he's walking in his walker and he's like barely staying ahead of them, trying to get back to the inside of the nursing home.
Legitimately what old people are like. And funny thing, old people just don't use the like rails on their wheelchairs to move. They just use their feet.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I think that is so funny.
And then they love just stopping in the middle of the hallway. It's like their favorite thing to do. In the most inconvenient spot, like I'm moving an entire bed, rolling it to another room, just stop right there. That's cool. You sit there, Gertrude. You're chilling. Just come
Her
back
legs
later.
got tired, man. She
Nah,
got halfway
because
down the hall.
why are you like, if your legs are tired, go next to the rail that's on the wall and like pull yourself or something.
Nah, her arms are tired.
So here's what I learned
Fucking
in
Gertrude.
researching
She was
the
lifting
power
weights.
grids. You'd be surprised, TJ. Down here where we're at in Los Angeles, we could see power outage in as little as 0 to 6 hours because we are primarily on gas and as they say, fossil fuels, whatever.
Oh, so we'd be screwed.
Yeah, ours would drop out in 0 to 6 hours. But even in the case of Train to Busan, a 6-hour train ride, theoretically, this is like from the absolute cutoff. Nobody's going in and working on the grid anymore. Nobody's working on the power plant. You have anywhere from immediate to 6 hours.
See,
If someone's there, you've got 6 hours.
Yeah, I agree with a point you made earlier that they would be like short-staffed before
Yeah.
this like really started.
Right.
So there would be problems hours beforehand that would amount to a situation like this. So are we saying that Train to Busan is debunked? It never actually happened? This documentary is bad?
No, not at all. Because they would have at least 6 hours if someone was
At
there
most.
making the switches on the trains, someone's there at the power plant. Now, here's
We're
why
assuming that.
Train to Busan, why Seoul to Busan would be fine. Their power grid is primarily nuclear. So it's not going to go down. It's about
always, yeah.
a third is nuclear. So they wouldn't even be affected for weeks.
Oh, okay, so it is
but
fine.
then it would be a real issue.
Then it
once
would be a
this
really
stuff stops
big
getting
issue.
cooled and
Yep.
like
Yep.
Chernobyl just everywhere.
Now, I will tell you the big surprise out of Seoul, Los Angeles, and Washington State. Do you know who fares the best?
Washington State.
Washington State.
We got
Do you know-
JBLM, baby.
Do you know what that is? Do you know what your power grid is?
Isn't it nuclear?
Nope.
Oh no. Is it wind? Solar?
No, dude. Yours
No?
is hydropower.
Is it?
You have a hydroelectric plant. You guys are a part
I know
of
we
a
do have some
whole-
wind farms here though.
Oh, you probably do.
You know, I've
But
seen
you
some.
guys are very well balanced to have most of it is on the hydroelectric plant, and from what I'm reading, there's not a lot of necessity for people because the water just comes. That's the fuel, right? The water creates it. Now, one of the biggest problems that we have down here in Los Angeles is we would have spikes. You would have major generation, right? Power generation. It's all getting pushed out. And the demand would start dropping and it would never rise and they would never turn off generators. So you would have overheating. You would have seizing motors. You would have generators running out of fuel. It really would be catastrophic because if you don't have people maintaining it, adding more fuel, turning off generators when the need is low, that's when you're going to start to have major problems, overpowering, overcharging.
Yeah.
But Washington State would fare
And
the
guess what?
easiest. Now,
Island
it would
plan
still be a couple of
it
weeks.
Would still work here. We got plenty of islands.
It would
I'm
still
pretty
be-
there's
it would be a
prison- there's
couple
an
of
abandoned
weeks.
prison on one of them. That'd be even better.
Alcatraz 2.0?
Yeah, dude.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah, we could be the Walking Dead up in this bitch, unless the governor comes by and
Yeah, but we're on an island, so it's easier to defend.
That would be better.
fucking. I don't know. I forgot who our governor is right now. I don't think it's not Jay Inslee anymore, but that motherfucker come by, cuts off fucking Eric's head.
Why me?
Because you hold the group together. You think me and Alex are gonna be cool? You're gonna keep the level because we're gonna be making fun of you the whole time.
Okay. Never mind.
If you're not there, then we're gonna start beefing with each other.
Wow, I'm just the group's punching bag.
Yeah.
You're the bard.
And then
Thanks.
And then Cozy's gonna die. Who's gonna take care of him? We're not. He's probably getting eaten. Second,
I'm gonna eat him.
What the fuck?
Getting roasted right with your body too.
I had a coworker ask me, if I was the last chicken alive on Earth, would you keep me as a pet or would you eat me? Which is the most if I was a worm question you could get with a coworker. And I was like, well, are you like the last chicken or the last source of food? Because like if you're the last chicken, I'll just keep you as a pet. I don't like chicken that much. But I was like, also, do I know it's you? And she's like, you know it's
if
me.
If you want to get
and
an
I'm like,
HR
okay.
violation, just ask if her breasts are proportional to her versus chicken her.
What? Oh my god, that's a great question. It's really funny.
Really
now,
depends. If you're a really
Cozy.
skinny chicken.
Yeah, he's Under the Rug.
Under the Rug.
Good band, by the way, Under the Rug.
Under the Rug.
Actual band.
Yeah, I actually really like that band. Shout out that band, not that need me. What was I saying? Oh, so I said, she was like, yeah, I'm the last source of food. I'm like, well, probably eat. Like, I'd make it quick. And she was like, what the fuck? And then she legitimately had a tear in her eye.
Self-inflicted punishment.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what do you want from me?
Everything.
Now-
She was like, you would still starve. And I'm like, yeah, what?
Here's another Train to Busan fan
It's a
theory.
crazy question, TJ.
This one I like. The train is a microcosm of Korean class structure. You know what they mean by that? Do you want me to explain a little more?
What that mean?
They show the film in progression as the zombies are moving from the lower class cars to the upper class cars, where the upper class cars, of course, the wealthier passengers were refusing to help.
Yes, me, an intellectual, did understand such a impressive architecture.
I
of
did
such a
not
film.
realize that was such a Heidi a question.
What that mean? Huh?
Oh,
I'm not.
You remember how they
brains
closed the
here.
doors and they wouldn't open
I'm
it?
The brawn and the comedy.
remember how they closed the doors and wouldn't open them?
Yeah.
Yes. As I believe Socrates said, bitches be poor.
Yeah, that wasn't Socrates.
I'm pretty
I
sure it
believe
was.
that one motherfucker said everybody wants to fuck their mom.
Whoa!
Yes, Sir Oedipus, my favorite.
Yeah, I don't
My
like that guy.
man.
Well, so what do you think? Do you think they
About Oedipus?
no? Do you think
Oh.
they showed that in this movie? Was that a class structure thing when that asshole
off
that
the-
shouldn't have
off the
survived
jump.
did survive?
Right off the jump. He's like, I'm the
Yeah,
COO.
well, now that you-
Bruh, in this situation, if I was not the conductor, the fucking other motherfucker.
The
Engineer?
operator?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't, the stupid hoe. He's like, I'm the COO.
Ah.
You do as I say type shit. No, fuck off. It's zombies. You don't matter anymore. Goodbye.
Oh, there you go.
You know? Like, sit the fuck down.
So I try to give it some leeway in a sense that I wouldn't immediately even though I am on a podcast with you guys about mostly zombies, I think if I'm on a train and I start seeing things that are like zombies, I really don't think I'm immediately going, yep, those are zombies. I think the
that's why you're
realistic
dying
side of you is
first.
that you're in real life going, what the fuck just happened? You're in shock.
You know what? I might not think zombies, but I might think super tweaker.
I would.
See, that's what I would think is like, oh my God, it's a Florida bath salt situation.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't immediately think zombie. So I'd be like, that was insane.
Dude.
But like, I got to try to get on with the rest of my day. So I don't know.
We make a zombie movie, but we call it Tweakers, but it ends in a Z. And they try to stab you with needles.
These all sound like awful Netflix movies.
Dude, and guess what? They'll be right on Tubi.
Yeah, they will be. Actually, we're talking shit on Tubi. I actually think Tubi's pretty great.
You know,
Tubi is good.
there's a couple of things on Tubi that
See,
are what was the one? What's the
it's
one I just saw?
It's not
I think it was-
embarrassing when Tubi has a bad movie, but it is really embarrassing when like the big ones do, like HBO, Amazon, whatever. Like that.
Like
that
Netflix, dude,
Define
sometimes
a
has
bad
the
movie,
worst
though.
movies.
the,
What is a
the
bad movie?
Fucking War of the Worlds with Ice Cube in it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty
He
bad.
was like, "Run, run!" Sitting behind a computer monitor. His kid died. He's like, "Oh,
Oh, no.
gotta hack the mainframe." How you gonna give Ice Cube like the least articulate speaking dude a fucking computer job where he's like hacking into shit and needs to say all these words, bro? And it just sounds like he's like he has to be in a role that he like believes, you know? Nobody is believing Ice Cube works for the fucking CIA as this super hacker man. You know?
Should got on Tom Cruise again.
You know, like make it make sense.
This movie could be on Tubi and nobody would complain.
Exactly.
I think people would be happy if it was on TV.
Yeah.
What other movies? I think I saw. God, what is that called? Is it Hell House LLC? Is that what it's called?
Is
That
that the
is a
like
movie.
first person one?
That's it, right?
Yeah, I
Hell
think so.
House LLC.
Is that the first person?
That's a haunted house. Yeah, it's kind of a found footage.
Found footage.
Oh,
yeah.
found footage. Okay, different.
It's
you ever seen those like first person movies?
like
yeah,
Doom.
Hardcore Henry.
Yeah, Hardcore Henry. There was one I watched. It's not. Maybe it's not VHS. VHS is a fucking weird movie.
It is.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
You've never seen
No.
VHS? We gotta watch VHS. Those movies are, if I recall, are kind of fucked.
You want a really,
Wow.
really bad movie? Look up the fucking sequel to American Psycho. Yeah.
Bad? Like
Bet you didn't know it had a sequel, did you?
didn't even know.
And who do you think the main person playing the killer is?
Who?
Because it is not Patrick Bateman anymore. Whatever that motherfucker's name was. It's Mila
It's
Kunis.
The Rock.
Mila Kunis.
Mila
is-
Kunis.
What?
is the
Okay, I do like Mila
Look up
Kunis, but is
American
she
Psycho
good in it?
Too. It wasn't even supposed to be called American Psycho 2. They just threw it on there in hopes that people would go watch it.
That's crazy.
So there is a movie that everybody always talks about, and I'm trying to find it real quick.
American Psycho 2?
No, it's called. It's like I believe they label it the most gruesome horror movie ever. Commonly called the worst horror movie ever. It's like people watch it once and then never want to see it again.
Human Centipede.
Well, okay, that it's along those lines, but this is allegedly worse than.
I think I know what you're talking about. I can't really look it up
can't.
because my phone is my camera. I know what you're talking about though.
It is a movie that they say
It's like
Once
a
you
real
watch
disgusting movie.
yes.
Okay, I think if you're gonna find it, I think look up iceberg of like gruesome movies. I'm sure it'll be on there.
Iceberg.
Yeah, because people do like tier lists basically, but it's like levels of an iceberg. So there's like
Yeah, like the really
surface
deep
level
cuts.
shit, and then there's like right when it's touching the water, which would be like Human Centipede, and then there's like the dark shit. Let me see if I can find it actually. People are gonna see me sideways.
That's funny. Oh, these are all Japanese ones. The iceberg charts. Oh my God, this is for real.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
IMDb iceberg from top to bottom. I'm gonna scroll all the way to
I
the
know
bottom.
once I see it, I'll know it. As soon as I see it,
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
it's not.
And it popped into my brain just now, but then it fucking ran away just as quick.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Is it
Did you
Is
see?
it a Serbian film?
Yes, yes.
There you go.
That's it.
Uh,
That's it. But that's number 20 on the list.
Yeah.
But that's the one that is like always spoken about. Never gonna watch that again. I saw it once. I can never go through that again.
It's
For people
called
who
a
haven't
Serbian
seen
film?
it,
It's called a Serbian film.
I will read the summary with a lot of censor. An aging XXX star agrees to participate in an art film in order to make a clean break from the business, only to discover that he has been drafted into making PDF and NECRO themed snuff films.
Yep.
Yeah,
That is what it is.
I knew exactly which one you were talking about.
Yeah.
I watch videos about fucking crazy.
And
it's only 20, which is wild.
I know.
I have no
man.
idea what that is.
Number 52 has a very disturbing poster on it. Anyways,
Sick.
Train to Busan, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, I got nothing to add to that. I mean, the worst I feel like I've seen is like, I think VHS is pretty bad, but then there's this other first person movie that I saw, I think on just like Netflix one day, which is kind of, it couldn't have been Netflix actually, but it was like another first person movie, kind of like Hardcore Henry, but this one was like really gory and really gruesome. It's just kind of a really fucked up movie, honestly.
Oh. I don't know.
It was like Hell Hotel or something. I don't know. It was something
I cannot.
ridiculous.
Yeah, no. All I can think of is Hardcore Henry. I know there are more first person. I'm sure.
So
I've
on
seen
another-
what you're talking about. Like,
On another
know about
note,
it.
I want to get what your guys' opinion on the fan theory that the baseball team represents collective immunity, that their
What?
teamwork and communication together helps them survive longer than most of the other groups on the train. Now, they do go down, but you know what made them go down was that one guy's girlfriend
love.
goes. Yeah, and he just took himself out with her.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's a little bit to it. I don't know if I would say that. I don't know if I would say that it was collective immunity. I think that might just be a bad term. I think the best way to say it is teamwork and communication really does help in this kind of a situation.
Yeah, especially against Korean fast zombies. They
I
love their fast
agree.
zombies.
I agree. I don't know if I think that's giving them a lot of credit, to be honest, for a group who died not too long into the
Died all in the
apocalypse.
same spot.
Yeah,
Most
like
of them did.
yeah, I think only one of them made it out, right?
The guy and his girlfriend made it to the.
Yeah,
made
no,
it
there
to
was
the,
all the ones on the train car, and then there was the two that got taken out before main baseball guy and his girl got on.
right.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit of a stretch. I feel like that's like trying to like it ain't that deep. I think, but
No, I think that it would have been easy enough to just say good communication and teamwork would assist in.
yeah, because when they had it, it was good.
Yeah.
But it fell apart pretty quick.
Let's see what else. We talk about, of course, in most of these movies, the pregnant woman is going to be quote unquote immune. Not literally, not really, but the director, the writer, the behind the scenes, they're not going to take out the pregnant woman. We've
I
known
don't
a few
know
directors who would
if
do
this
it.
movie was made in 2025 or 2026.
Maybe
She would have given
She'd get-
birth while being a
She'd
zombie.
get bit. Yeah, she'd get bit and then turn but give birth.
You know what? No. 3 times. I've seen it 3 times that somebody is infected and gives birth. Because
Where's the
Last
third
of Us.
Oh yeah. Kinda.
Which one?
Ellie's birth.
Ellie's mom got bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Which did you know Ashley Johnson plays the mother and she's the voice of Ellie in the game?
Oh, really?
Ashley
Yeah,
Johnson
didn't
is
know that.
also part of Critical Role, and she plays D&D with that really
Love
famous
her.
group, and she is hilarious, especially in the third campaign when she plays
Also-
Fern. Love her.
The main, the dude who plays Joel is also in the Last of Us show. He plays that one PDF who was trying to get with Ellie, you know, that she beats to death. He plays
Yeah.
his like little sidekick. That's him.
That's crazy. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
that's who plays Joel. And you wouldn't think that because Joel's this big, gruff man, but dude's he's everywhere in voice acting. He was just in the freaking Iron Lung movie.
So
Mark
that's the
Fireman.
thing about voice actors. They are in fucking everything.
Yeah.
The good ones are in literally everything.
Yeah.
It's
that's
crazy.
like people will like. It's like weird because like you think you want unique voices for like, you know, but like
what's so great about them is like all their voices are just variations of the same voice,
yeah,
but they just have like they're so solid on like a core set, and then they have variations of all of them that just make it so that they have like hundreds of voices that they can do. It's
And then,
it's so cool. I heard Brennan Lee Mulligan talking about it once when he said like how he does voices for NPCs, and he said he has scales that he uses. So it's like a weak voice to a strong voice, and like the voice will fall somewhere within there, and that affects how he's going to portray that voice. And then he says like, is it a low voice to a high voice? And it's another scale. There's so many scales that you go down and adjust when you're making a voice, and then you have like this completely unique voice for this character. Now, whether or not you can really do that and portray it, but that's what makes these voice actors so good is that they can.
You got to be an actor to be a voice actor, you know?
I love seeing, you guys ever seen what the filming of Rango looked like?
Mm-hmm.
The like Pixar, is it
Oh,
Pixar?
yeah.
What is it?
Rango.
Or DreamWorks?
It's not DreamWorks.
Is it Pixar? Or is it just something else?
I can't remember if it's Disney or Blue Sky.
But like Johnny Depp and the other actors were physically acting out all the scenes that this animated lizard and animated animals did.
Mm-hmm. And they would for Fantastic. You ever seen Fantastic Mr. Fox?
No, actually.
You've never seen Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Mm-mm.
You should. It's a really good. It's stop motion, not claymation. But
okay.
they actually were filming they were filming them and recording their audio in spaces that basically the characters were in. So if
I
they're
like that.
on a motorcycle, they're recording that, you know?
I think it's clever sound design if you could do it right. If you could still hear the voices, which is really the main part, then it's really cool and immersive. Because audio really does play such a big factor in a lot of these movies and shows. I don't think it's uncommon for people to kind of just overlook it, because even in music editing, there's a lot of very subtle things that I can point out, and you'll listen to it and be like, oh yeah, I hear that. But that's what makes it interesting, is that your ears are picking up on those subtle changes. You don't notice it.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I have two tracks, one on the left and one on the right, and the left one's on, the right one's off, then the right one's on, the left one's on, and then the right one's on and the left one's off, and I just keep doing that throughout a verse, with all the other elements going, you don't necessarily hear that happening, but it is something that's making the verse interesting and unique so that you don't get bored. And you don't really know why you're not getting bored of it, but it's because this element is changing so subtly. It's a lot of subtlety.
Yeah. And I was thinking about something similar with audio design and scoring and whatever. Most zombie movies, if they're doing a badass fight scene between a bunch of dudes and zombies, it'd be I don't know, heavy metal, some crazy ass something. But the music they were playing while they were making their way through the cars was more it's kind of calming, but it was, it wasn't what normally would be.
Right.
So if you go rewatch that scene.
Now, is that common for Korean movies, or is that...
Well, is
it a culture thing, or was this a design choice?
No, that's a what do you call it? There's a term for it, and it's become increasingly popular, where you clash the senses.
I know the word you're saying, but I can't remember the word.
I'm trying to remember it. We've talked about it on the podcast before, but it's a clash of the senses where remember, it goes all the way back to the original BioShock. That's where I think you would remember this conversation. The original BioShock, where you're descending down into the sea, and it's that song, Somewhere.
Oh, yeah. We did talk about that.
And then you get down to the bottom, and the lights are flickering, and it's dark, and it's creepy, and you hear noises. And it's your eyes are telling you to be afraid. Your ears are telling you everything is okay. And it's just not right. And there's a few movies. I mean, it goes all the way back. I believe that there are some movies they've done it to us in the late 70s, but it became very popular once again in the 2000s that they will do this clash, and I cannot remember the word.
That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever actually noticed that.
Yeah, I the word is words are running away from me today.
Discordant symphony. When they don't, they're not supposed to align. You have that calming music and chaotic visual. It's together, but it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to work. And it's supposed to have a jarring effect on you. It's supposed to make you feel worse than you otherwise would have if it would have been exactly like you were saying. I always think of the ridiculousness of do you remember the movie Cable Guy with Jim Carrey?
No.
You don't remember that? TJ, did you ever see that one?
I feel like you've brought this up on the podcast, and me and Eric are both.
Have I?
No. I feel like you have.
I don't know. I always feel that Eric would know it because he was a big fan of Ace Ventura.
That's the only Jim Carrey movie I really watched.
Listen,
oh wow!
I've seen more since, but
seen what was it? The Number 23 or whatever.
Oh, that was dark.
Love that movie.
I still haven't seen The Truman Show.
The Truman Show is a heartbreaker.
Yeah, as I say 23 and look over, we're at an hour and 2 minutes with 30 seconds.
Oh.
123. What
I'm
time
at
is
54 minutes.
12:13. There's a 2 and a 3.
I see it.
It's connected.
1 plus 2
It's all
is 3.
connected.
3 plus 1 is 4. 34, baby.
Okay, so here's something that requires a little more thought. I want to see what your guys' take on this is. The COO was infected long before we thought he was. Now, hear me out. This was not meant to be a literal infection. It was meant to show the infection of society, meaning that his erratic behavior, his poor decision-making, his paranoia were all the same traits that would be if he was actually physically bitten and turning, right?
Yeah.
He would have all of those same features, but he was infected, if you will, long before he was ever bitten. He was already turning into a zombie.
I mean, I guess. To me, this feels like another, all right, bro, like, I guess. Like, I don't know. I guess I do agree. It feels like it ain't that deep.
Yeah, sometimes
sucks.
sometimes it is that deep, sometimes it's not. But I feel like you can draw conclusions.
I think, yeah.
Well, there's a reason why he lived to the end.
I think like
He provided no use.
I think the reason he lived to the end is to get you to be like, oh my god, please fucking kill him, because that's the effect it has on you when you're watching the movie, where you're like, I can't believe this guy's still alive. This guy sucks so bad.
But I'm surprised that you think that, because in every movie where somebody sucks that bad, they always live to the end.
Exactly.
The evil guy always
That's
lives.
what I'm saying. I think it's just a trope. I don't think it's that deep. I think it's just a trope.
Look, fucking Negan's still alive.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got his own spinoff. Where's the Glenn
As they
spinoff?
say, only the good die young, right?
Glenn.
I suppose.
Glenn. Poor Glenn.
Yeah,
Got
so
his
that's what I'm
whole
like. I
shit
mean, I
smushed.
guess I do see it. I do agree. I think it ain't that deep. I think the trope is that the sucky guy lives to the end to make you not like the sucky guy.
And that's why Alex would live to the end.
Exactly. I mean, I would never say that to the host. Oh my god.
Oh.
Don't try to pander with. No, we're having a great conversation. I'm engaged.
I'll have you know, I have a great next episode idea.
I also
Okay.
have a great next episode idea.
Mine's
Okay.
better.
Is it a zombie movie?
It's not a zombie movie, but it's better.
Exactly. I have tabs of movies.
I could pick a movie, but I think I got something better for the next episode.
Well, then I'm gonna determine based on how you answer this question.
I love the question. Great question. Go on.
So we know the ending song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aloha Oe.
Oh yeah.
The little girl sings. Now,
Mhm.
it's not. We all agree it wasn't meant to just be an emotional tearjerker. She was providing a signal to the troops, right? Like there was a reason she was doing that. It's not for simplicity. It's not
She's
just
trying to like calm herself and also make sure she's known. you know?
We knew that the troops were about to blast.
Yeah.
Right? Like they saw two people walking down and then they hear her singing. That's intelligent beyond what the zombies ever showed. Which I think is really smart. You know, it's not smart because you're likely to draw more upon you, but in their situation as they're walking up on a guarded post, if they knew it was a guarded post, to be singing that to show we're human, we're not turned. I think that's smart. But the fan theory is suggesting that it's recognized, that humans and humanity is recognized through culture, not just our physical biology, which I like that in the zombie genre because we are the same biology, if you will, as the zombie. There's just some major differences between us.
See, I do agree with that. And I don't think that's looking too deep into it because I think that, I know it sounds like I'm pandering, but but I do agree with that one. I think it is basically to say like it's hard to tell them apart. So you got to show something like some part of humanity that the zombies have lost to prove that you are not lost.
Yeah.
So don't break dance. If
Don't
you break
dance.
dance, you will get shot. They're like, dude, that zombie is tweaking out.
Well, if you break dance, they'll
Especially
shoot you,
if-
and they're like, "No, we knew he was human. We can't allow that."
Especially if you're Australian.
Yeah, they're like, we can't allow
seen you
that
break
level.
dancing at the freaking Olympics, dude. That was not good.
You ever seen professional tag? That should be in the Olympics.
That really should
is
be.
awesome.
That is super badass. Also,
That stuff is crazy.
I had a movie idea.
Oh yeah,
So
the
you
movie
know.
tag already exists, just so you know.
Yeah.
I know. Fucking okay. So think about it. Humans, we're the most terrifying species ever.
Yes,
We're the most terrifying hunters.
Mhm.
What do? We mimic.
We're skinwalkers.
We mimic. We put up fake versions of what we're hunting.
Yep.
Right. So imagine.
We put up a
Zombies that
busty
mimic.
deer. Ooh. Oh, so I was gonna say that. So
Like your family gets
And-
eaten downstairs and you're upstairs and then your mom comes to your door. She doesn't sound right, but it's your mom.
God, I don't like
You
that.
gotta open the door. That's not your
yeah,
I don't like that at all.
so that's actually something I was just thinking about with Train to Busan when the ending scene where we were saying like, well, the reason they didn't shoot is because she started singing and they knew like, oh, well, that obviously can't be a zombie then. She's singing.
Yeah.
That they must be at least not turned. Now, something I thought, I just didn't say it out loud, was, man, how much would it suck if it had mutated and that was the
They
trick?
were- yeah.
And they were infected.
Which for like a second while you're getting like turned, you still have like some cognizance,
Yeah, but you're
And
in
then,
so
like,
much pain.
Yeah, a freaking switch flips. Like dude was crying for his mom. He's like, I live at this street, and then it just went,
Yeah. Yeah,
But yeah.
I mean, it'd be so interesting if, which Train to Busan never showed any signs of, even the prequel never showed any signs of mutation
Yeah.
happening. But I think all we really know from the Train to Busan universe is the first, the first day or so of the outbreak. I don't think we really know much more past that.
There's the sequel to this movie.
Oh, did that sucks like so
Peninsula.
bad?
Isn't that what it's called?
that was absolutely terrible. I was not a fan.
I feel like this movie does not need a sequel, unless they want to do like Flight to North Korea or something.
Well, so I heard of something that there was this kind of a la #alive where they redid it in America. I was hearing they were talking or maybe did do a reboot of this or an American version of this, if you will. Last Train to New York. Does anybody know if that's real? Oh, TJ doesn't have a computer, so I have to type it up.
Well, I have a computer. I'm on it, but
Oh, that's the reason. That's the reason why you can't look it up, because you're on it.
yeah.
It looks like it is. Holy moly, when did they do it? I hadn't even heard of it until I was doing
Is it
research
out
on
already?
this.
It's probably on Tubi.
Is it? A
Anyways,
remake?
that Mimic zombie
Nope.
movie would be called Mimics, but with a Z. That's in it straight to Tubi.
No, I don't think this is out. Maybe they began.
It says 2025. It says potential 2025 release and casting rumors.
That's it. Because they only have one name so
I
far.
think
It was slated to be released in 2023. Then it got delayed to 2025, and now they just haven't said anything.
Good, I'm glad.
I think Train to Busan would be cooler if it was on a Japanese bullet train.
I think I agree.
Oh, that would be pretty nuts,
there
wouldn't
would
it?
be stakes to it, you know, like they're going so
Yeah.
fucking fast.
I
And,
would
like,
agree.
Yeah.
Well, then they wouldn't survive the train crash.
I don't know. Brad Pitt did in the movie Bullet Train. You seen it?
Okay, so realistically,
His whole thing, because his name was Ladybug, is because ladybugs are lucky. So he had just gotten anti-venom for a snake that kills you in like 2 seconds, and then that snake pops up and bites him, you know?
did he also get train crash venom?
I think he landed on like something soft. I can't
He
remember.
He landed on a bed that's
yeah,
like
he
perfectly made with like a really fluffy duvet.
Yeah, he like landed on something real soft, and like he was lucky throughout the whole movie.
That's funny. The train like collapses and crushes all around him, except where he is.
Yeah, I love that movie. Maddie loves that movie too. I took her to see it. I like taking her to see random fucking movies, like that one we just watched. The fuck.
We Bury the Dead?
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
You should. It's very good.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's very mind fucky.
Oh, all right. I'm going to find this movie for you. There is apparently a movie that is
Oh, I love
already
Sam
out
Rockwell.
doing your premise.
Why'd you look it up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was looking
he's
something.
crazy in it.
I was looking something up. There's a scene of a movie. I don't know what movie it is, where the zombie actually learns to talk, and it's very mimicky in that sense. It walks up to a glass door and it's convincing the person on the inside to open the door, and he almost does it. And then another person comes out. I was like, no, what are you doing? It's like, sorry, we can't help you. You need to go away. We're closed. And he was like, I just need to get, and he, doesn't let him in. And then the zombie reacts violently. And he was like, you almost opened the door. So it was like something like that. I'm going to find it and I'm going to send it to you.
Bad.
Is it?
But I think for like my movie idea, they need to like straight up mimic people that like you love.
Right. Right.
Is it The Sadness?
Is it?
A Taiwanese film?
Could be.
Right. The Asians, man, they're just innovative with the zombie genre.
Yeah, good filmmakers.
Yeah, and you see how they didn't blame America, Australia.
Right.
Yeah, fuck you, Australia.
It was all
Can make
their
it-
fault this time.
Can make a good movie without blaming America.
Jesus. I'm so salty about it. I really can't explain that enough.
Anyways, I think we should also make a movie. We should make a movie for each, okay? we need liberals, but with a Z at the end, and then we need conservatives with a Z at the end. And it's just straight up propaganda for both sides.
We're gonna get rich off of both sides.
Yeah, see, this is why we shouldn't fucking trust them liberals.
Immigration is like zombies.
They were hurting my feelings while eating my face off. Canceled them on Twitter. Straight up just stereotypes and propaganda.
Zombies
I think
have
it
a
would do
right
well.
to eat too.
Dude, that'd be so
Yeah.
insane.
Oh my god, I swear that is some shit that would happen.
Nah, dude, fuck it. You ever played the game Detroit Become Human?
No, but I've seen people play it.
Fucking Seattle becomes Z. Dude, I'm coming up with all the ideas tonight, dude. Nobody's writing it down.
We're recording it.
Yeah, they're literally recorded and
you
going to be
think I'm gonna
posted on
listen
the
to our
internet.
own podcast? Do you?
I do.
Oh, that's where all the views come from.
It's like watching football footage, man. You look back, you see what
What can I do better?
works, what doesn't. I know. The most difficult thing for me is that I find myself laughing my ass off. I'm like, wow, I'm just that self-absorbed. I'm into myself. I find myself funny.
I was dying laughing.
What's
at
other
the footage
people's
of
problem?
Me and Eric playing fucking Reanimal, like that. The clip
Oh my God.
the clip I posted, which
That was funny.
Eric, I don't know if you've seen it. You should probably go on TikTok and watch it. It's pretty funny. It's when we're running. From
That
the
was
Big Bird.
funny. Yeah.
Run, my nigga, run, my
the
nigga,
big-
run, my nigga, run, my nigga, run.
That was funny.
The big bird was scary.
There were several times that I'm like, what the fuck? How did it get through that door?
Yeah.
we stop, and then I'm like, "Where are we stopping?" Eric's like, "This is Epstein's Island."
Did you end up getting away?
Yeah.
Right at
Okay,
the end
all right.
of the clip.
We got on a bus.
Happy ending.
The bird and the pigs get burned, and I'm like, it probably smells good in there.
Yeah.
And then we get on a bus to a school full of dust children.
Yeah, we beat up the dust children.
Yeah, we were
Nice.
fucking them dust children up.
Yeah.
Careful how you say
You
that.
said up, so
He got it.
so
He got
it's
it.
okay.
He got it.
It worked out.
So,
All right,
But
with
how long is
that-
the distance between the up? You know what?
Yeah.
There was a little bit, but it's. I think
We
it's
were-
a justifiable amount.
We were fucking them children up. See, is that too long of a pause? You know?
No, I feel
If-
like you got it in there, but like by the skin of your teeth.
Yeah, it felt long.
Barely. But
If I
like,
was just
it,
like,
it,
you know,
like,
we were fucking them children up. You know?
see, too long.
Too long? That's the
See,
pause.
that's
That's the distance.
That's the limit.
okay,
That's
so,
the limit. Yeah.
So from this line to that line,
exactly.
you got to make sure it's close, guys. So will you
There's
survive?
PDF in
Survival
there.
tip.
That line to that line.
Will you survive? Survival tip. Make sure it's between this line and that line, a little closer together.
Yeah. Make sure you don't think too hard before your next word.
I don't know how
Now
many
back
milliseconds
to
it is, but
back to survival. The other thing that you've got to
This is
remember.
survival.
The other thing you got to remember is get people into the power plant.
Yes.
Man the power plant because it's going to go down in urban centers within 24 hours.
Yes. So get your group of interns. And,
women that you have captured and use for
who are
slavery.
on unpaid interns for experience
what's it
in the industry.
called? No, indentured
like it.
servants.
I like it.
No,
I like
no.
it. Nope, we're not going there.
Unpaid
We're going- no,
interns to
indentured
gain
servitude.
experience who will be paid in,
In the field.
exposure and will be paid in
Nope.
being trained on good luck running a power plant.
If
That's
they're
right.
not working on that grid good enough, they're getting hit with the wires that they're powering.
See, this guy's gonna
Nobody's going to apply for the job.
Zosha
Sorry, man.
Zosha.
is gonna
My,
hate him.
my white's coming out. I just feel very master race today,
Oh, shit.
Wow, it happens to the weakest of us.
which is crazy.
right.
How the fuck did they catch us?
They're slower. They're
yeah,
weaker.
look,
How did my people catch my people? Because my people are fast.
I'm not gonna lie.
well, no, it was your people.
Yeah, my people were catching my people.
Yeah,
it
but it
turns
was
out
like
my people were catching my people.
It was your dark people catching your dark people,
Yeah. It was like
and then they
equal
were selling
speeds.
them to the white people.
Outrageous.
It was.
During
Y'all ever see
Black
that Key and
History
Peele?
Month, we're talking about this.
That's
Y'all
right.
ever see that Key and Peele skit?
Oh,
With
I
the fucking
love that
latte.
one.
Yeah.
I love that
How did
one.
they even catch that guy? Well, sometimes I want to be on latte. Can a brother
that
get on
was
latte?
that
What's
was
the brother gotta do to get on Lot A?
speaking
We
of
won't
which, that was
stand
something
for
that
any
I've
bigoted niggers.
something that I've been seeing commonly now is finding out that the companies that take the yearbook photos for all elementary schools were in the e-files, and
Don't worry,
Somebody-
Eric. Your photos were safe. They weren't using those.
somebody commented
Mine.
that they were like, the offense of finding out that they were using all of these for their menu, and then the double offense that they never wanted me.
Yeah. Well, fuck me or not, I guess.
Terrible.
Was that not good
Okay.
enough for you, Jeffrey?
With that, we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. I'd like to thank my co-hosts for participating in this remix.
Hey, you're welcome.
Remix.
This all felt like deja vu,
Except for we brought up different points.
except for it was nothing like the first episode.
Not at all.
I think you need to make an intro where it's like just cut up, just like, will you survive? Will you survive? Will you survive? Remix.
Well, I was thinking it would be really funny if at the start of this episode, we just did the exact same opening that we did in the original episode. And then TJ talks and we just pretend like he didn't talk.
You know what? I could download the episode and freaking just put your guys' in.
That would be hilarious.
Or like I'm like record scratch. Stop the show. Stop the show. I'm here.
Yeah.
Remix.
Well, I had
You know?
that thought of like we could do that, but I had it like 5 minutes before we started recording. Maybe a little longer. And I was like, not enough time for me to actually look at what our last episode sounded like and recreate that. So I didn't.
right.
But I thought it would have been kind of funny.
Well, because I don't have any other way of choosing you guys, and you both say you have great ideas,
Oh, my idea is so good.
I'm going to need you to reveal your ideas.
It's so great. Oh, man.
Give me a second.
Okay.
I gotta pull my tabs up.
I want TJ to go first.
Of course you do.
You've got to think of it.
No, I already have it. I have it locked and loaded. This is what I'm going to say no matter what. But I do want to hear what he's going to say.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm loading it.
I want to see how great of an idea this is to see if I should even compete.
Now, of course, we could do another Will You Survive remix. Night Eats the World.
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
There is a horror comedy zombie movie, One Cut of the Dead. I also have another one. I Am a Hero. There's another zombie movie. We could also do. Would be really funny if we did Paranorman.
I love I was literally in the middle of this episode, I was looking up where to watch Paranorman.
I don't know that one.
It's a
It's a
stop
kids
motion,
movie, but it's really good.
like kid movie. But it'd be so funny if we did it.
It's actually such a good movie, though.
But yeah,
I
think another one we talked about, but like,
Okay, you can't give 7 options.
I'm going
Like-
through my tabs.
No. Give me what the next one was going to be.
I told you because we you can't really like.
So, One Cut of the Dead.
No, I think
This
I was
guy.
gonna go with I Am a Hero, which is another. I think is that Korean? I think it's Korean.
Okay. Want to hear my idea?
No, Japanese. It's a Japanese zombie movie.
My idea is not a movie.
Okay.
My idea is kind of an interactive experience.
1 to 100, part 4.
Part 5. No. This would be, I asked AI to write really bad
See,
5-minute stories.
He needs AI to make his ideas. Just saying.
No, because I specifically want it to be AI stories. I want them to not make sense. And I told it to give me a narrator and 2 male actors, or 2 male characters. And so we would alternate being the narrator or one of the characters and read these really bad AI stories for 5 minutes. Unfortunately, the ones that I have right now are actually decent. So I'm like, I got to tell the AI it up a little bit. Add some hyphens in there. make it obvious. I want this shit to not make sense. Because I think that'd be very funny.
Okay. I have my answer. TJ, you're not the winner.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Eric, you won.
Woo!
Winner speech.
Woo! Well,
All right, get
I
ready
want to
for
thank the
1 to
Academy.
100
Shut
part 5,
up. This
baby.
is my winner speech,
No,
you
1 to
bitch.
100 part 5. He's gonna
stupid
forget
idiot.
to
I
ask
hate
AI.
you.
It takes
I
like 2
hate
seconds
you.
for it to generate.
I
He's gonna
literally
forget.
already have.
Nope, he literally is gonna be so swamped with work this entire week and next week, dude. He's gonna be so stressed out. He's gonna be like, TJ, oh, dude, and he's gonna be flicking away on his Guitar Hero.
So
So
reclaiming my
freaking
time.
stressed. He's like, dude, Bob was
was a
doing
good
this
use of that.
thing.
Yeah,
was a good
reclaiming
use.
my time. I would like to give my winner speech.
Could I have more time on my clock
but
here?
more time, Mr. Speaker. I would like 30
right.
seconds.
I'm
I would
killing
like
off
the-
Eric's character in
I would
Code
like the
Black.
House to acknowledge that I get 30 extra seconds.
I got
of
you.
speech,
I got you.
because of this fucking loser.
I'll go ahead and add it. Whoa, let's keep decorum here.
Whoa,
Well,
whoa. What'd you
well,
call
Just
me?
because
What'd you
he
call
is a fucking loser doesn't mean you have to call him a fucking
No,
loser.
no. Cut back to that. What they call me?
My bad, Mr. Speaker.
I
So
edited your voice to say the N-word. You're welcome.
It's an
You're canceled. You're fucking cooked, buddy. I'm sending it to both of
You're
your
cooked,
jobs.
buddy.
I'm sending it to your wife. I'm sending it to your grandma.
Well, one of our jobs
Your
might
second
more
and
than the
third
other, to be
cousins.
honest.
You're cooked, buddy.
Don't send it to his grandma. She would just say okay.
She would like it.
But you're gonna be like, she's dead. I'm like, no.
My silly mijo. Yeah, it's great to win. I'm not gonna lie, I was salty about not winning last episode, a little more than normal. So, happy to win. I'll bring a great episode next week.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it goes
DJ?
full circle.
Loser speech.
I should just
You know,
interrupt him this whole time
it
because you didn't let
always
me have my
goes
winner
this way.
speech. So this is kind of
The
bullshit.
funny thing
so that I
is,
should just
is
really
I could
interrupt
just
him the
keep
whole time
talking
so that he
over
can't
him,
actually
and
say
he'll
anything.
get so overstimulated at the fact
I
that I keep
damn it,
talking.
he's not
that
wrong.
it's gonna fuck him up, and I'm just gonna keep talking.
Oh god.
And I could just cut his whole voice out of the edit, so he looks stupid. You know. I thank you to the Academy for this L. I will take it,
I already
so
thanked
I
the
don't
Academy,
have
by the way.
to watch a movie because Eric never picks movies anymore. He's kind of unoriginal. Has no ideas. for
Unoriginal.
what-
That's the opposite.
He has no idea where this podcast is going. Me and Alex are going to take this far. He's probably going to fall off on the wayside, and we're going to switch him with somebody else named Derek. Perhaps even Cozy could hop on the mic. That would be perfectly fine.
He
You know,
actually
I know
does
people.
talk a lot.
I know good people, great people. The best,
the
people.
best.
The best.
The best
and,
people,
they
if you
could-
ask.
They could definitely replace Eric. Who is Eric? I don't know Eric. Yeah.
All right.
So what I was saying
Well-
is I was just gonna, just like
You don't even know. You lost your train of thought. Stoner. With that,
so what I was
ladies
gonna
and
say
gentlemen,
is I'm
please make sure you check out our socials. You could go check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Just search Will You Survive the Podcast. You can also send us your emails by writing those to theboys@willyousurvivethepodcast.com, THEBOYS @willyousurvivethepodcast.com. We'd love to get your criticisms, critiques, or recommendations for movies. And we will always shout you out on the podcast when we get those. And thank you very much for tuning in this episode. We love having you. We'd love to see your comments. We'd love to see your comments on Spotify or texts. I guess they call them texts on
Call
Spotify.
Eric at
What?
I
What?
just say his number.
I get enough phone calls. I don't need more.
You could call Cozy at
I can give you his number.
We get a Cozy hotline.
a Cozy hotline.
Okay, Cozy does
Cozy
talk a
answers the
lot.
phone. You
He's
tell
a-
him your issues, and he's just, I don't know, drink sink water.
Bro,
I drink toilet water. That's what I
Cozy
do.
is a loud ass motherfucker at work. He does not shut up.
Drink some drain water.
Kind of like
He
somebody
literally
I know.
he literally just walks around. We're in like 3 different conversations, but Cozy literally just walks around my work going, "Oh, woo, 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 woo," like the whole fucking time.
Because he runs this shit.
He thinks he does.
He's like, you don't know who the fuck I am. I'm the COO of this company.
You have no idea. He walks into the yards, and I swear I hear him. He's like, "Do you know who my father is?" I swear I hear it come out of him.
Your dog is fucking.
I
is
have
fucking
I-
Name
Malfoy.
dropping.
My son
He
is Draco
is.
Malfoy. He's
Wait till
white
my
as Draco
father
Malfoy.
hears about this.
Yeah, that is my son. It is a problem.
What'd you call him?
What?
My son,
He's white as.
Draco Malfoy.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I thought you said Jacob
White as
for us. I was like, what?
rice on a paper plate in the middle of a snowstorm.
He is white. He's very white.
Well, at least he's not
And
stained.
with that, everybody, thank you for tuning in. And until next time, stay alive.